Douglas Wilson is an ex-military man who likes to be in control of all matters, including the Christmas festivities. He has, however, lost control of his youngest daughter, Melissa, who is pregnant by some man whose identity she will not reveal. Douglas is determined to use the family gathering over the 3 days of Christmas to find out.
Yes, I had an ETA for you for mid-afternoon.
Oh, blame George. He's been in a funny mood all day. Insisted on going for a run this morning and then started telling jokes at 11 o'clock in the morning. I mean, who wants to laugh at that time? I barely crack a smile until at least 5. I said, put the sat-nav on, but George insisted he knew the way.
Well, I should hope so after all this time.
Of course, we got hopelessly lost.
Badly lost.
We came via Coventry.
Coventry?
Quite appropriate, really, because by then we weren't talking.
You are in luck. I've got some vapour distilled water with electrolytes in the fridge.
It's French from the slopes of Mont Blanc.
I was hoping for something with a bit more kick.
The electrolytes will give you a kick.
George!
Mandy!
You got here then?
Yes, we've just arrived.
I didn't hear the car.
Well, we've got a new one. It's electric. You seem rather tense.
Tense? I don't know where you get the idea that I'm tense. Why on earth would I be tense, George?
Well, for a start, you live with Douglas.
Are your nerves not stretched to breaking point?
I'm perfectly relaxed.
Point.
We didn't do anything wrong.
And how do you arrive at that conclusion?
It could be an awful lot worse.
It was a kiss, George.
2 kisses.
Oh, I don't want to be reminded.
I've just had a promotion at work.
Well done.
Oh, congratulations. We're thrilled for you. I bet the whole family are so proud of you.
Abigail is now totally responsible for all local waste.
Surely not specifically responsible for all of it.
We're having a partridge.
Just the one.
Correct.
Well, there's not a lot of meat on a partridge, and there are 6 of us.
Oh, don't worry, Daphne. Well, we're not going to have to fall back on rations. There's going to be a choice of meat for everybody. There is an alternative.
And what is the alternative?
Alpaca.
Alpaca?
If that's carol singers, tell them we've already given.
Go on, you can open it now if you want.
Sure.
Absolutely. I always think half the fun is watching the other person open the present. It's nothing much.
Gloves! That's just what I need.
Oh, I hope they fit. I knitted them myself.
There seems to be 3 of them.
Are there?
Best to have a plan that covers all eventualities, eh? You don't want to go into your workshop for a lesson and not know what you're going to make, do you?
Oh, no.
Still less would I want to go into a battle without carrying my weapon. Take my advice. Have a little bit of unpleasantness if it results an improvement in the long term.
Douglas, this isn't fair. Alcohol's being served and I'm not included.
It's for Jack. Apparently, the rules don't apply to him.
Oh, Jack, how brilliant of you to be here.
Oh, really?
Daphne, Douglas's sister.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, don't wave that sherry in front of me, otherwise I may have to pounce on you.
He kept winking at me.
Uncle George?
Yeah, and then when your dad served the main course, he started playing footsie with me under the table.
Don't be so silly, Jack.
He did it several times.
Well, it'll only take a couple of minutes. If we can find a quiet corner.
Yeah?
Secrecy and discretion are important. Can't have Daphne finding out.
Are you sure she's not already got some sort of idea? Women seem to have a sixth sense about this sort of thing.
Well, she might have an inkling, but I managed to cover my tracks.
And don't think I don't know what you've been up to, George.
What?
I hope you haven't given in to him.
I want you to know that absolutely nothing inappropriate has happened.
Oh, he does it all the time.
What?
You better get straight back in there, George, before anybody else susses what you've been up to. And thank your lucky stars that I saved your bacon.
How are you getting on with the quiz?
3 answers.
You've done well, but most people never manage more than 5.
No, I'm going to call it a day.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can you give that to your dad and thank him for letting me take part?
Yes. Would you like me to put it in the envelope provided, as per the rules, but not sealing them, so we can reuse them next year? Maybe we should put on some music. It might give everyone a further stimulus. Anything suitable?
That's a very good idea. And I got just the thing. It arrived this morning. It's a new album by the Mongolian Throat Singers. I always used to get terribly nervous just before we were going into battle. But you have to remember, carpe diem.
I'm afraid my French is a bit shaky.
Seize the day.
Christmas. It's making me excited. I wanted this to be a surprise. But I really can't wait any longer. You know Mother has this rule about alcohol.
A soft drink? Dad's got a homemade infusion which is flavoured with Brussels sprouts, which is awfully good for one's inner cleanliness. How silly of me. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Abby.
You don't have to do 50. It is Christmas. 10 would be sufficient.
Oh, 50's well within my reach. Thank you, Melissa.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Uncle George.
I love the colour.
You hate green.
I don't.
Yes, you do. You say it's unlucky.
Not this shade.